Something's weird.
We're so used to our assigned seats.
Yes.
I know, some morale.
It's good to mix it up.
Yep.
I guess.
No,
Did you go to the annual?
no,
Welcome to the March 19th, 2024 Board of Directors meeting for Piedmont Community Charter School. Piedmont Community Charter School is a tuition-free K-12 school that offers a superior college preparatory educational option for this community and its families. As is our tradition, we will take a moment of silence. Thank you. Item number 3 on the agenda is public comment. Is there anyone signed up for public comment?
No, sir.
Thank you. Before we go on to item number 4, Mr. McCraney texted me and let me know that he would be late, so I'd like to take a motion to change the order of the agenda and do the Treasurer and Finance Committee report at the end of the reports. So it will switch with, it will be behind Governance Committee. Can I get a motion to that effect?
Motion to approve moving Treasurer Finance Committee to after Governance Committee.
Second.
Motion is second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so we'll move Treasurer to the end of the reports. And we'll go on to item number 4, awards and recognition.
Good evening, everyone. We do have some great news. 10th grader Peyton Earls was accepted to the 2024 North Carolina Governor School in the discipline of instrumental music. He was selected through a competitive process to attend this residential program for gifted and talented high school students. Our middle school band performed at MPA, that stands for Music Performance Adjudication. 7th grade earned an excellent rating and 8th grade earned a superior. We are very proud of their remarkable performance. Congratulations to ninth grader Laura Haskins, whose winning essay was chosen for the Optimist Club's district-level contest. Laura's winning essay is eligible for a $2,500 scholarship. The PCCS High School dance team attended the Showstopper competition in Concord, North Carolina, and brought home several awards. Abby Montreal's student choreographed large group piece won first place. Elizabeth Hilton, Brianna Ginnerman, and Abby Montreal won first place for their trio performance. And first place solo performance awards went to Emma Aldridge, Brianna Ginnerman, and Micaiah Williamson. We are very proud of our dancers. Thank you. Senior Lyric Brown of the women's varsity basketball team was named Metro 8 Conference Player of the Year. Coaches Matthew East for the girls and Dwayne Prelo for the boys were named Conference Coach of the Year as well. So congratulations to all.
Good job, basketball. Thank you, Ms. Killen. Item number 5 is approval of previous minutes. You have the February 20th minutes in front of you. Is there any questions or comments on those minutes? Everybody had a chance to read through? Hearing no questions, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve the February 20th minutes as presented.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is unanimous. We go on to item number 6, which is reports, and we'll start with item 6B, head of school report. So you have to save all those financial pages till the end.
All right, first we have our compliance submission report, and we have several things on there that we submitted this month. So our graduation requirements, this is part of our charter renewal requirements. We turned in what our graduation requirements are, what our student promotion requirements are, our board student discipline policy, our school performance score and letter grade, and then some other typical requirements are the board nepotism policy and the board's criminal history check. And then there were no submissions due for our bond loans to DAC or Emma. All right, next we have our enrollment report. As of March the 12th, we have 1,885 students, 661 at elementary, 641 at middle school, and 583 at the high school. And we have over 1,400 applications for our lottery.
Excellent. And how much time left?
Till March 28th. Then we have a few withdrawals. And all I have left are calendar items. So our charter renewal virtual visit is on March the 27th. March 29th through April 5th is spring break. April 9th, we will hold our enrollment lottery virtually. April 16th is our next board meeting, and everybody really needs to plan to come see The Little Mermaid because it's going to be amazing. I mean, you have a little sample of the artwork that our art students have been working on. And some of these students are staying after school every day to work on this. And it's really been fun to watch them. We have some very talented artists in this school. And then graduation is May 24th at 10 o'clock at Caramont Health Park. And board members, if you plan to attend that, let us know so we'll plan to have chairs for you. And that is all I have.
Thank you. Item 6C, Enrichment Committee report.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
The Enrichment Committee met Tuesday, March the 5th at noon, and the committee discussed Piedmont's enriching opportunities, clubs, sports, and STEM. Mr. Hatley discussed North Carolina new computer science requirement, the STEM requirement. On September the 29th, 2023, the North Carolina legislature added 1 credit of community science instruction to the North Carolina graduation requirement, starting for students entering 9th grade in the year 24-25. The computer science requirement must be fulfilled prior to graduation, but there is no set year or grade level that the course must be taken. Piedmont High School has decided not to offer the computer science class in 24-25 to provide the administrators time to review the many courses that meet the graduation requirement and to determine a qualified teacher for the course chosen. However, students in the PACE program are slated to complete the requirement through Gaston College during their junior year or their senior year. And the next committee meeting is Tuesday, April the 9th at noon. Any questions about that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Item 6D, Athletics Committee report.
No report.
Thank you. Item 6E, Facilities Committee report.
Okay, got a couple things tonight. Before we do the action items, I did just kind of want to update you guys on a couple repairs that we've had to do that will affect our line item on the budget. On the elementary campus, the HVAC in the main building, the heat stopped working on the Oakland side of the building in December. We brought in mobile heat rental units to heat while repairs were made, replaced both suction pipe, temp, thermistors, and PCB board and casein. The total cost of this repair was $31,462.53. $19,400 of that was for the rental units for the heat. Then the heat stopped working on the Marietta side of the building in February. Again, we brought in the mobile rental units to heat the building while the repairs were made. They replaced the compressor and IPM board reactor. The total cost for this was $13,497.89. $6,230.41 of that was for the rental units for the heat. Then out in the mobile units, an odor was noticed at the beginning of February. We were able to isolate it to the girls' bathroom. Opening the walls revealed water damage. This water damage was caused by slits in the roof that had to be repaired. Water damage was also discovered in the boys' bathroom caused by leaky faucets. There was also a dead possum discovered under the threshold of the boys' bathroom, which was where the smell was coming from. So we were able to take care of all of that. We are still waiting from invoices from EDS, who repaired the water damage to the walls, ceiling, and floor. Helms Plumbing, who took out toilets, reinforced seals around the toilets and sinks, and reinstalled the toilets. And then the repair to the roof was covered under warranty. So just to let y'all know the numbers that we did have, and we are still waiting for invoices for the other. So those were non-negotiable things we had to fix immediately. For understandable reasons.
Dead possum removal is
Right.
expensive.
Yeah. Okay, so moving forward, last month we talked about a grant that we received money for to upgrade the safety at our campuses. So we did get some quotes back, and I wanted to present those tonight for us to vote on. They're included in your packets. So there's two different kind of things to look at. The Black Bear quote, this is basically a 3M protective film, and it will go on the storefronts at the elementary campus and the middle school campus. So it's a little, this says sidelights on these quotes, it's the storefront windows is what it is. And that provides an extra layer of protection for those windows. And then the maximum fire and security quotes, that is for installation of a fire alarm system at the the elementary school house. So you can look through those. And again, this is for the grant money that we received.
So the grant money covers both quotes.
Yeah, these quotes were actually submitted with the grant proposal. We had to submit quotes, and then we wanted to make sure the quotes were similar, because it took months for the grant process to play out. And I am happy to say the quotes are very similar to what we got 6 months ago, so I was grateful they didn't go up.
So we will need to vote on these two.
Which grant was this for?
It is the North Carolina School Safety Equipment Grant. We received $101,000, and this is the first two things that we're going to be spending it on.
So is there any questions, or do I hear a motion on either of the two contracts, one for the 3M film, and then there's one for the fire alarm system for the elementary school house?
A motion to approve the appraisal for the Black Bear and the maximum fire and security for the safety grant.
Second. A motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's unanimous.
One more thing before.
Sure.
I'm happy to report that the middle school project is now 100% finished. Yeah, Mr. Benfield's so happy. We had some issues with the lights, but we got those finished and got things wrapped up. So next month, I wanted to make sure we didn't have any more invoices coming in. I'll have final numbers for everything in the budget and all that. And just for parents that go there, we are going to reseed, so there'll be more grass. But other than that, we're good to go. So.
That's great.
Was the quote you made for both projects?
Yes.
So we will now go to item 6A, Treasurer and Finance Committee report, and Mr. McCraney is just on time.
Thank you, sir. Got a few things to cover. I'm going to start with the budget report. This was for February 1st through the 29th. For month-to-date activity, $735,731.23. Total local revenue, $450,225.21. Total federal revenue, $112,202.79. Brings total revenue to $1,298,159.23 against total expenses of $1,467,141.63. Leaves a net deficit for the month of $168,982.40. If you add in our other income from the investment account of $67,356.23, leaves us a net deficit of $101,626.17. And I believe there was an issue with one of our revenue lines coming in at a later date this month, which made this look a little different this month than in previous months. Is that right, Claire? Gotcha. Any questions on the budget report? Okay, I'm going to move over to the surplus and cash report as of February 29th, 2024. Our operating account with Truist, $3,328,820.03. Student Activities Fund, $94,819.46. Investment account of $2,709,598.94. Petty cash of $1,000 leaves us total cash $6,134,238.43. Anticipated cash positions as of 6/30/2023 was $6,887,547. Current year budget is surplus of $975,552.08, less our fund balance appropriations of $1,518,600, leaves us expected cash and investments on hand 6/30/2024 of $6,344,499.08. If we back out our investment account of $2,709,598.94, leaves us expected cash available 6/30/2024, $3,634,900.14. Finally, our U.S. bank accounts for our bond fund account, ending balance of $506,295.15. Debt service reserve fund, $1,794,015.24. Leaves total bond proceeds held at U.S. Bank, $2,300,310.39. Questions on surplus and cash report? Okay. And finally, I have a couple of proposed amendments to our retirement plan. Everybody should have these. There are 3 items here. The first is the early retirement age. So currently, we don't have an early retirement age. It's listed as age 65. The proposed change is to age 59 and a half, at which participants could withdraw funds from their account while still at the school that don't have to meet the necessary hardship withdrawal. That would be in line with IRS guidelines as well. So that's change number 1. The second change is the vesting computation period. This would align our vesting calendar with service calendar. So currently right now, the vesting begins on January 1st, where most contracts begin in the summer, so this would align those two. And then the third proposal is the eligibility service computation rules. Currently, we're using time clock to determine that, and the proposed would to use hours equivalency to eligibility purposes. I know that was a lot. Any questions on those 3 changes?
So as I understand all 3 of these things, that they're an advantage to the employees.
That's correct.
Yep.
Yes.
The early retirement age gives them an option to withdraw money earlier than before.
Correct.
The vesting computation will begin as they begin work in their contracts in the summer instead of January 1st for new employees.
Right.
And then the hours equivalency for eligibility purposes, is there somebody that can tell us exactly what that is?
So currently we're using time clock hours and the clock in and out. This will capture hours that they may be at workshops or paid holidays, things like that. So it's also to benefit employees, it also becomes vested more quickly.
Okay. So this helps employees become vested more quickly, whether their hours for training or also paid time off is counted toward the vesting. Okay.
And it makes it easier on our HR department, keeping up with it.
Right.
I make a motion to approve the proposed amendments to the retirement plan as presented.
Second. A motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's unanimous.
That's all I have, thank you.
Oh, I missed item 6F, Governance Committee, which there's no report. And then my last order of business is the next board meeting will be April 16th, 2024. And if there's no further questions or comments, we'll stand adjourned.